Okay, everybody, we're going to crank this meeting up. So here. I appreciate everybody being at this December and the last meeting of the year. And I know some of you guys are asking what am I doing here. Craig and Betsy are in Raja Ampat right now. So Craig called me last week, asked me if I'd run it. I said, hey, I ran it last month this year. Anyway, I want to welcome everybody here. There is going to be plenty of food for all of us today. Especially if you like dessert. Yeah, especially if you like desserts. Let's see what I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't know how many of you were here in November, but we did elect new officers. Craig is the president. I was hoping Justin was going to be here. Justin.
Don't know if he's going to make it.
No, okay. Oh, he's out of town. He's always out of town. Anyway, Justin's vice president, and also he's in charge of what, Dennis? Programming?
Yeah, well, that's the job of the vice president.
Okay. And Dennis is now in charge of membership?
Membership, yes.
Okay.
I want to talk a little bit about that.
Okay, I'll come back to that in a minute. Let's see, everybody else I think is remaining the same. Tammy's, Debbie Menzie is tentative, the treasurer, but she's looking for somebody else to take her place. She's been treasurer for the last 2 years, I think.
More than that.
Or longer. She was treasurer long before that too. Anyway, she is looking for somebody else to take her place. So if any of you know somebody in the club that would be interested in being the treasurer, please let us know, because Debbie does want to step back from this.
I think that Craig is also looking for a replacement.
Yeah, he is.
Well.
Yep. Let's see. Martin, you're staying in the same position, correct?
I guess.
Yeah.
Somebody else wants to do it.
And Mary, Martin's wife, is in charge of events, but she's not here tonight. She had another event. She appointed Martin to be the alternative along with Trish. Oh, and Trish is now, sitting right in front of me. No, you couldn't be hiding with that outfit on. Anyway, Trish, you want to stand up and tell them what your job title is right now? Okay. Are you gonna take 3 jobs on now? This thing's not working.
I think I'll pretend like this.
I'm a cheerleader. I don't need that. We're not on Zoom tonight.
No,
Okay.
nobody's on.
So, I've been, invited to take on the role of trip coordinator, which is really exciting. Trying to make some changes to, number one, get some new blood in trip leaders. Number 2, make it easier to get the information to the board about the trips. So, number 3, and pardon me if I'm speaking out of turn, my understanding with Craig is that this is a done deal, but trips no longer go before the board. It all comes to me, and I'll deal with it from there.
Glad I copied you.
Yeah, well, and that's why I thought you did. I don't know. I'm getting like 5,000 emails from Russell, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll just put it in the folder. I'm also going to be looking for some nice, very doable for anyone type of destinations. So I'm going to create surveys. Don't be surprised when you start getting a bunch of emails as membership about where have you been that you've enjoyed, that was safe, that you could recommend as a destination? Do you have connections for those destinations? Would you like to be a trip leader for that destination? And honestly, all that means is you plan on going on the trip and you'll do some of the work, because I'm more than happy to help you with most of it. So it's not just you on your own trying to deal with all this. You've got help. So we really want to, because the trips are a very vital part of who we are. Doing things as a group, supporting each other as a group, having those memories to share as a group. It's really awesome to be able to say, hey, who's been diving? Where have y'all been? But it's a whole different dynamic when it's like, yeah, we all went to Demangeti, man. It was freaking amazing. It was, and here's the trick. It was well worth the cost. Because some of these trips can be expensive, and diving is an expensive sport. But if we can find some, also some lesser expensive, less complicated kind of trips besides Cozumel, that would be beautiful. So anyway, I'm just giving you all a heads up. Though there are lots of ideas going around. Any information you may want to convey, any tips, tricks, suggestions, please send it my way. It's trishtreasure2@yahoo.com. You'll be able to get that, I guess, from the website. And I'm really excited about getting this rolling. So thank you.
Thanks. The rest of the board members remain the same. So if there's anybody here that would like to get on the board, please let us know. We're always looking for people to do that. Are there any visitors here tonight?
Cindy Lou?
You might have been diving recently, since the last meeting.
Well, since the last time I came, I was in,
That was 3 years ago, man.
Back in, sometime in spring, the summer I spent, 4 weeks in the Galapagos.
All right.
Yeah, about 10 days of diving and like different, 2 different nature cruises.
Very nice.
Sounds like it was good.
It's, really good. Actually, I found the nature cruises to be like little, the naturalist cruises to be more interesting than diving.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they can be kind of hit and miss, but for me, I got a lot more misses than hits on the diving. Just bad luck, I guess.
How cold was it?
Yeah, cool.
Lowest I got down, the lowest was maybe 60. Well, I had 7 mil and a hood vest and another hood on top of that.
That's chilly.
But probably the highlight was when off the naturalist cruise, I spent about an hour snorkeling with penguins.
Oh, that's cool.
I have some of that for, the Anything Goes video night.
Yeah. David, you want to talk about any workshops you got planned for next year? Or you don't wait till January? Don't wait till January. to talk about it. All right.
If anybody would be interested in learning Da Vinci, I would be more than happy to do
Why don't we do a workshop
a
on it?
workshop on it. Just, everybody get together and I'll describe
We
it.
talked about trying to coordinate something shortly after,
Right.
Yeah.
we haven't done anything. And I would be. You let
You will be a hut?
It will be a hot, but I'm leaving it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we'll wait till you get back.
I'll be back in July.
Oh,
It's gonna be a long time.
A little.
Long term.
okay. Member of the year, did anybody else submit any other letters other than Craig? I need to read this to you, and we need to
Supposed to be
vote.
anonymous.
Nah, it was in the newsletter. Yeah. I know, it is supposed to be anonymous, but it's kind of, it's by Craig Beasley.
And I read the letter.
Okay, forget that you read Craig B's.
Yeah, just forget. Well, we only got one member of the year, letter that I'm aware of. And Craig didn't send me anything else saying he got anything else. Anyway, let me read it to you because it's part of the bylaws. I'm writing this letter to nominate Debbie for the HUPS Award of the 2025 Member of the Year. Debbie is a longtime member of HUPS and has served in various capacities over the years. However, this nomination relates to her excellent work as treasurer for the last couple of years. Graciously stepped in when Tom Collier, a long-serving treasurer, needed to retire from that position. Since then, she has worked diligently to handle all treasurer activities and to document our regular needs, which have been increasing over time. She has handled all with aplomb and grace. Some of it has been very involved, such as the Philippines and other club trips, as well as HUP, which all have many opportunities to encounter pitfalls, but it has all gone smoothly. I am a strong supporter of checks and balances. Like diving, we need to check and double check our finances, and Debbie has done that religiously. The treasurer position requires quite a bit of time and effort. Debbie has been an icon in that regard. Therefore, I'm pleased to nominate Debbie Menzie for the 2025 HUPS Member of the Year. That said, could I have a vote by acclamation that Debbie will be the Member of the Year? Okay, Debbie, in Africa, you're Member of the Year.
Right.
He's on safari right now with Jim. Okay, we need programs for 2026. You want to talk about that a minute? Even though you're not-
Let me talk about a couple of things.
Okay.
One of them, of course, Justin is not here, but he will definitely be very active as a vice president. He and I have been discussing a lot of things. He has already created a new membership type of program. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's, what's that? FinFax, yeah, FinFax. And I guess I was the first Fin to be facted. And, you know, he's going to set it up so that you go in and you enter your information about your diving, about all of that, and give one image that you really like, something about your diving, something about your profession, something about HUPS when you joined, and anything else you want to do. And then he will create a one-page profile of that particular diver. And he wants to have maybe about 6 or 7 of them done very soon. And so you will please fill it out and select yourself a nice image for the newsletter, and he'll do the rest. I think it's a very good
I'm
thing.
not sure that's on anything. That was the test one sent to you.
Oh, yeah. This is a test one. I'll pass
But
it around.
So do we go into?
I think it's gonna be on the next,
And we have that option?
it's gonna be a next.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he just sent it to the board members.
You know how he's going to send the request around and fill it out? All I got, he sent me the link, and I hit the link, and it just popped up, and it says, enter here, put a photo in there. And it was simple, because he's a computer kind of guy. Probably Google something or the other.
Anyway, I think it's gonna be in the next newsletter. I'm gonna ask Betsy to put it in there.
Yeah.
Everybody can access it.
He's got connections all over the world already. And he's a member of the South Florida Underwater Photographic Society. So he has access to some very, very solid people to be presenters. And I've given him a list of about 8 or 9 presenters that I would like very much for him to consider. One of them being Chuck Knows, Good Enough Springs dive to 517,
and they're going back. Chuck's probably not going to go through the leg restriction, but they are working on going back.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to do it this year, but he's had some problems with his eyesight that I think is now coming. I think he's got it fixed. And he had a friend that we got run over, a very good friend in the Austin area that he's taking care of. It's now like just very paraplegic almost. And so he was unable to do it this year. But we have a number of people that are going to be able to contribute. But that said, it's very important to understand that we aren't going to just go out and go for people around the world like the Marty Snydermans or the Burt Jones or the, we need local people as well, local presentations. I've already committed to do one for next year, and it will be Indonesia, because I'm going to be going on 2 Indonesia trips next year. I hope my body holds up. It's kind of exciting right now. Let me talk a little bit about membership. One of the things that all clubs nowadays are facing is that there seems to be a general decline in membership, number one, a general increase in the age, and a general decrease in the number of people that are members that will show up. I want to kind of correct that. I want to have this be a dynamic organization like it was back in the early 2000s when digital was coming in and everybody wanted to go underwater with a new digital camera, and they had no concept of what it was like. You remember that, Frank? We had like 40 people coming up, 40, 50 people showing up at meetings, and I did a presentation on Photoshop, and people showed up with not their laptops, because there weren't hardly any laptops back in the early 2000s, we had a room full of desktops. with monitors. And I had two things going on the wall, and I had, okay, here's what I want you to do. This is the lesson plan, and this is how you do it. And it was amazing. We had energy, we had involvement, and we had a lot of people that were being involved. Not just myself, not just David, not all of the other people. So I want to encourage people to come to the meetings and be involved, and then go out and drag your friends in. Get people to come, especially the younger people. We need the future of any club like us is like what's happening with Lunar Fins. With how many people did we have there last night at our wedding?
We probably had, as far as our members, besides the wedding party, we probably had about 65 or 60. And at the Lunar Fins meetings, I always mention us.
Yes.
And, and tell them, we're all of us are willing to work with them, and just, if you want to learn, if you just got a GoPro, Dylan just got a GoPro.
Yeah.
And so, let them know about the workshops and everything, and try to get them to look at us over here. Because we do
Yeah.
need younger members. So, I love everybody, and I'm long in the tooth myself, but yeah, we need to get some.
One of the things that Lunar Fins has been very successful with, to be able to generate this type of interest. Number one, of course, we have the NASA group that is,
Yes.
we have an access to those, and there's, normally you get younger people on that, and we're getting a lot of them, and that
Yes.
helps. Once you get younger people, they bring their younger friends in, and then it starts to snowball, and you have not just a bunch of old farts, you have some young farts too. So, and that's what we're looking for, people that are going to, yes.
I've been a member of a couple of meetup.com groups for the last 15 years or more.
Mhm.
And you pay a small fee for being the organizer of a meetup group, but it is totally open to the public.
Mhm.
The advertisement through it, it's all on the internet. It signs up, sets up RSVPs. You can tell about your meeting, you just post that you're having a meeting. They can join there through that.
Okay, those are the sort of things that I'm looking for, Cheryl.
Yeah, they can join there, they could join the organization and pay 35 in dues or whatever it is, on that site. You can charge a fee to join. You can also give them free visits without.
As a membership, I'm looking for this type of an outreach, where we're looking to find
And that's
people
the
that-
younger crowd.
Yeah,
too.
well, I'm looking to find ways to reach out to people that don't know about us, right?
Yes.
So,
Mhm.
Craig and I had a really great conversation. I'm on boards and involved in other organizations, and it's exactly the same.
It is, it is.
Right, and especially trying to bring people to take over board positions, it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
And it's always been an issue, but it's more so now. So, there are many things that we'll talk about that I mentioned to Craig, and he's like, oh, that's a great idea, that's a great, because it's all about that, it's that outreach. It's that getting the word out that we exist, not just to divers, because that's where we're gonna be more successful, is to
Well,
also
that was the
reach out.
question I had, Tricia, is do you only want divers? Can it be people interested in photography? Can it be?
No, we don't have just people, I have a friend up in Dallas that, joined just because we're good friends. And she's never dived in her life, but she enjoyed it. She stayed for a couple of years and then drifted off.
Yeah, that's what I do. I tell people, don't do that. We don't care if you.
One of the big things that have been successful. Yeah.
Let's take a break. Everybody get something to eat.
Yeah.
Then we'll come back and we'll start talking about.
Okay, one great thing though, before we take a
Like
break.
a really good idea.
Candace is.
Just want to talk a little bit about Siobhan and Pee Wee. They were married yesterday. But one thing that Siobhan did is she asked that in lieu of gifts, she would donate to the TGCC Scholarship Fund. So if you're interested in being listed as giving a gift for the party, Mark has a list. It's just that, whatever you'd like to give. So it's just if you're interested, but that is something that I felt was very unusual that they were doing. And as you said, Pee-wee's come out of surgery, so that's good. That's looking really good. Because those two people have been involved with our dive community for years. In 1980, when I joined HUC, Yvonne was working there she was providing refreshments and cookies and stuff, basically contributing to the community even at that stage. And so they are a member of this club, so if you didn't make the event, but you're interested in showing support from them, it's just a donation. Mark has our present list, so thank you much.
Anything else you want to talk about, GCC?
The main thing we'll have the banquet would be the January 31st. We haven't got all the figures together yet, but we'll be given the tickets. And that's really an interesting time. We probably have about between 36 and 40 people from the various clubs show up. We're going to be here. That's our plans are here. The type of event, it basically lets each of the clubs present their awards. So everybody in the community knows the people that have been really contributing and been active. We also have a listing for those divers that have spanned our industry. That's the TGC Lifetime Achievement Award. We go and announce all those members so that each year we remember them. We remember the ones that have passed. The council also goes through their memorial plaque. We have the names for the people that have left us, basically have died, and were significant for our community, and we read through those names so we can remember them again. But it's a nice meal, and it's a nice chance to socialize with the various groups and see how everyone's doing. Anyway, that'll be coming up January 31st. Thank you.
Martin, you want to talk about sorry, I didn't realize you were still reading.
So they basically hired people.
Okay, every month we have a photo contest.
What?
Every month we have a photo contest. And we have first, second, third in each photo contest and the advanced, intermediate, and novice. So what we do is at this meeting now, we're going to vote on the best of all the first place winners of those contests. So I'm going to show all of the first place winners for each category and let y'all vote on them. So low tech this time. I don't have Betsy here to do her polling, so we have a piece of paper that you can scribble on.
I'll turn on the lights when we get ready to vote.
Under the waves, the oceans call. Fish in colors, dancing tall. Tropical stars in a sea so wide. Scuba dreams on a magic ride. Sunsets painting the sky so gold. Warming breeze and stories told. Paradise found in every glance. Under the moon we start to dance. place we all belong. Sunsets painting the sky so gold, warming breeze and stories told. Paradise found in every glance. Under the moon we start to dance. Under the moon we start to dance.
Blue waves roll, whisper a tale. Fish and colors dance in a pail. Swim through coral bright as the sun. For our kids let the fight be won. Trashing tides, they haunt the deep. Plastic dreams make the angels weep. From the shore to the ocean bed, clear the waters before we're dead. Trashing tides, they haunt the deep. Plastic dreams make the angels weep. From the shore to the ocean bed, clear the waters before we're dead. Save the ocean, save our hearts. Beauty fading, torn apart. For the children, for the dreams. Fight pollution, hear the screams. Ghost of nature cries at night. Fish and coral losing sight. Hands together we can mend. Healing oceans, let it end. Bound by love of sea and shore, each step taken.
Snow is falling on the ground. Families gather all around. Santa's coming to the town. Magic moments all abound. Gifts are piled beneath the tree. Lights are twinkling, you and me. Under mistletoe we see. Everything feels so carefree. It's a Merry Christmas night. Laughter fills the air so bright. Love and joy are shining light. Everything just feels so right. Hearts are warm, blue skies are gray. In our own sweet special way. Stockings hung by the fireplace. Children's eyes aglow in grace.
Okay, I wanted to just I got to thinking about the 20-some years that I've been in this contest, the creative contest. And I got a lot of bits and pieces of things that I've done. Most of them I've entered in the contest here, some of them I've entered in others, and some of them just sit on my computer. So I put them together for a real short little thing called bits and pieces. Okay.
you.